Taking. When you are angry, everything feels louder than it really is. Thoughts race faster than logic. Your heart beats harder, your breathing changes, and suddenly your mind feels like a storm that refuses to slow down. In that moment, anger feels powerful. It feels justified. It feels necessary. But the truth is, taking anger is not strength. It is energy without direction. And unmanaged energy always destroys before it builds. Anger usually doesn't appear on its own. It is born from pain, disappointment, disrespect, fear, or unmet expectations. Most people are not angry because they are bad. They are angry because they are hurt. Taking because something did not go the way they hoped. Because someone crossed a line. Because life felt unfair. And instead of processing that pain, anger becomes the language their emotions speak. When you are angry, your mind tries to convince you that reacting immediately is the right thing to do. It tells you speak fast, taking, act fast, decide fast. But anger clouds judgment. It narrows your vision. It makes small problems feel like life or death situations. Decisions made in anger often feel right in the moment and regretful later. Words spoken in anger cannot be taken back. Actions taken in anger leave marks that time cannot always erase. Taking. Pause for a moment and ask yourself this: how many times has anger actually improved your life? How many relationships were saved because of anger? How many problems were truly solved by losing control? Most people, if honest, will admit that anger has cost them far more than it has ever given. Anger steals clarity. Taking, it steals peace. It steals self-respect. When you let anger control you, you hand over your power to a temporary emotion. And emotions are visitors. They come and go. But the consequences of your actions remain. Being angry does not make you weak. Staying angry does. Taking. There is a difference between feeling anger and becoming anger. Feeling anger is human. Becoming anger is a choice, and that choice determines the direction of your life. When you are angry, your body is asking for awareness. Slow your breathing. Anger feeds on speed. Calm feeds on stillness. Taking. Even a few deep breaths can interrupt the emotional spiral. Silence is not surrender. Silence is control. Walking away is not losing. Walking away is choosing peace over chaos. Some people believe that expressing anger freely is healthy, but there is a difference between expression and explosion. Taking. Healthy expression is calm communication. Explosion is emotional violence. One builds understanding, the other builds distance. Anger often comes from expectations placed on others. You expect people to understand you, respect you, treat you fairly. And when they don't, anger rises. But the truth is, taking. Expectations are agreements you make with yourself, not contracts others signed. The more you attach your peace to how others behave, the more control they have over your emotions. You cannot control what people do. You cannot control what they say. But you can control how you respond. Response is power. Taking. Reaction is weakness. When you are angry, ask yourself what is really hurting you. Is it ego? Is it fear of being disrespected? Is it a feeling of not being valued? Anger is often a mask. Underneath it is something softer, something vulnerable. Strength is not pretending that vulnerability doesn't exist. Taken. Strength is understanding it. Think about the strongest people you know. They are not the loudest. They are not the ones who explode easily. They are calm under pressure. They think before they speak. They respond instead of react. Their power comes from control, not chaos. Anger gives you the illusion of control, taking. But discipline gives you real control. A disciplined mind does not let emotions make decisions. It observes them, understands them, and then chooses wisely. When you are angry, time becomes your ally if you allow it. What feels unbearable now often feels manageable later. Distance creates perspective. Taking. What feels personal now may not feel important tomorrow. But what you do in anger today may define tomorrow. Many broken relationships were not destroyed by the problem itself, but by how anger was handled. Pride speaks loudly in anger. Humility speaks quietly but lasts longer. Winning an argument is easy. Taking. Protecting a connection is harder. There is also anger that turns inward. Anger at yourself. Regret. Guilt. Shame. This kind of anger is silent but heavy. It replays past mistakes and turns them into weapons against your confidence. But self-hatred does not create growth. Accountability does. Learn from your mistakes, taking, but do not live inside them. Forgive yourself. Growth requires compassion, not punishment. Anger does not need to be eliminated. It needs to be transformed. Anger can become focus. It can become discipline. It can become fuel for change. Many great transformations begin with frustration, but only when anger is directed, taking, not unleashed. Use anger as a signal, not a command. A signal that something matters. A signal that boundaries may be needed. A signal that change is required. But never let it become the voice that controls your actions. When you are angry, remind yourself that peace is more valuable than proving a point. Taking calm is more powerful than shouting. Walking away is sometimes the strongest statement you can make. Life will test you. People will disappoint you. Situations will feel unfair. Anger will visit again and again. But each time you get to choose who you become in that moment. Someone controlled by emotion, taking, or someone guided by wisdom. Control your anger and you control your future. Master your emotions and you master yourself. True strength is staying calm in moments when chaos feels justified. Breathe. Slow down. Think clearly. Let anger pass through you, not define you. This is not weakness. This is power. Taking. And this is your reminder that when you are angry, the greatest victory is self-control.